Hey, everybody, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable, the podcast. It is Thursday, January 16th. This is our movie classic of the week. We're going to do this movie classic, and then I'll have another show on, and we're going to talk football, all about the big playoff games this weekend. But the movie classic of the week. Oh, this is a good one. One of my favorite movies. In fact, I have this movie, my own personal collection. And here it is, 1957. What a great year, huh? 12 Angry Men. There it is. The Henry Fonda movie, 12 Angry Men. You had to see this movie, right? It's about this jury, the jury, 12 angry men, and they are angry. They have this murder case in Brooklyn, and they're trying to decide the fate of this kid who supposedly killed someone. And it's all full of prejudice and anger. And there's this one juror, Henry freaking Fonda, one of my favorite actors of all time. He is holding out innocent, whereas the other 11 guys are all trying to vote this guy guilty. They all have different prejudices, different hang-ups and stuff. It really is a classic movie. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about the movie. First of all the characters, these 12, it was written so well. It was originally supposed to be a TV play. It was written in 1954 by a guy named Reginald Rose. Wrote the screenplay. They decided to turn it into a movie. Henry Fonda saw it on TV, said, hey, you know what? This would make a great movie. Fonda bought the rights. He produced the movie. He starred in the movie. And it was only supposed to be like the TV screenplay was only like 50 minutes. Well, what happened was the screenwriter wrote some extra dialogue, blah, blah, blah. They expanded the movie. So I want to read you the 12. This is very interesting. 12 characters, 12 jurors. Right? I guess I need my glasses. You know what? I can't wait to get this other eye done. I got one good eye here that's seeing 20/20 and one crappy eye that's seeing like 2400 or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I got to use the glasses right now. So here you go. These are all the jurors and the descriptions. Listen to this. 12 guys. And you'll take note. They're all men. They're all white men. There's no diversity at all. It's just amazing. Now listen to this. Juror number 1 was played by Martin Balsam. You hear some of these actors' names. It's like masterclass of acting, like a legend. Martin Balsam was the foreman, a calm and methodical assistant high school football coach. He tries to get everybody together. Let's work together, blah, blah, blah. Juror number 2, his name is John Fieldwood, a meek and unpretentious bank teller who is easily flustered, but eventually stands up for himself. And then you had Lee J. Cobb. Lee J. Cobb, one of the really bad guys in this movie. A hot-tempered owner of an answering service who was estranged from his son, the most passionate advocate of the guilty. And without blowing anyone, this guy is estranged from his son. And so he is sort of taking it out. He's thinking this kid who's on trial for murder he's acting as his son, but like he thinks all kids are bad, And how dare my son say this to me, blah, blah, blah. All kids are just alike, blah, blah, blah. Then you've got the great E.G. Marshall. He was the unflappable, conscientious, and analytical stockbroker who was concerned only with facts, not opinions. And he's the one who wore the glasses. Then you got Jack Klugman. The Jack Klugman was in this movie from The Odd Couple. Jack Klugman. He played a Baltimore Orioles fan who grew up in a violent slum and is sensitive to bigotry toward slum kids. The guy named Edward Binns. Never heard of him. Edward Binns played a tough but principled and courteous house painter who stands up to others, especially over the elderly, being verbally abused. And that's what you see. There is an older adult in this. Jack Warden. Jack Warden played an impatient and wisecracking salesman who is more concerned about the Yankees game that he is missing, the Yankees game that he is missing, rather than the case. Remember, I got tickets to the Yankees in Cleveland today, and then all of a sudden it starts raining. It's a summer day, which adds to it, you know. It's hot in this room. Practically the whole movie takes place. Hi, Coco. The whole movie takes place in one single room. And he is more concerned about missing the ball game until it starts raining outside. He said, well, there's not going to be a ball game in. Henry Fonda, of course, is the hero, a humane justice-seeking architect and father of three. Initially, the only one to question the evidence and vote not guilty. The closing scene reveals his surname is Davis. Then you've got Joseph Sweeney, a thoughtful and intelligent elderly man who is highly observant of the witnesses' behaviors and their possible motivations. The closing scene reveals his name is Ricardo. What if he was related to Andrew Hall? And then Ed Bagel, a pushy, loudmouth garage owner. Bad. Then George Boskevich, a polite European watchmaker and neutralized American citizen who demonstrates strong respect for democratic values such as due process. And the final juror, his name was Robert Weber, an indecisive and easily distracted advertising executive. That's the guy who says, well, you know, in advertising, let's run it up the flagpole and see if someone salutes it. Slogan. So you can see how they're not diverse, as in, like I said, they're all white men, but they are diverse in attitudes, ages. That's what makes it fascinating. The movie was made with a budget of $337,000. It made $2 billion, although, interestingly enough, even though the film is considered a classic and always makes like 100 top films of all time, everybody's list. The reception by the public was not good when this movie came out in 1957. Maybe a lot of the public just went into it was such a serious, compelling, gritty, black and white movie. I think the black and white too, you know, back in the late 50s, there's more color movies, widescreen movies were coming out. And people saw this little black and white movie that was all practically filmed in one room. And I don't know, maybe it turned them off. I don't know. But even though 12 Angry Men had great reception, in fact, it's still 100% the best you can be on Rotten Tomatoes, 100%. The view from the public wasn't good. So most of that $2 billion it made were from renters. People ready to movie afterwards. It found a niche. Once 12 Angry Men started playing on TV, that's where it found its niche, right there. A couple other things about the movie. If you notice at the beginning of the movie, it is filmed above eye level, widescreen. By the end of the movie, you have a lot of the shots are below eye level, close-up shots. they wanted to, the director, Sidney Lumet, he wanted to give the feeling off, and I think successfully, claustrophobia. You're trapped in this room with these 12 guys, and it's hot and it's summertime. The fan is broken. They're all sweating like pigs. The windows weren't open to get any fresh air. It's raining and steamy outside. And you're in this, they don't know how long you're gonna be in this room, cooped up. When 11 of these guys want to vote this kid guilty, send him to the electric chair, just so they can get the hell out of there. You got this one guy, Henry Fonda, who says, no, forget about the weather, forget about how you feel. Let's do the right thing. You're talking about a kid's life here. You're not going to send him to the electric. I'm not sending him to the electric chair until we talk this out. And that's what they do. And eventually, without giving it away, Henry Fonda, one by one, starts to convert people over to his way of thinking. Now, what Fonda says throughout the whole movie, I'm not sure that this kid is innocent. Maybe we are acquitting a guilty person. But all I'm saying is that we need to talk about it, and we need to give it a chance. Some other things. Yes, so Fonda, in a list of great movie heroes, came in number 28. Like I said, the film itself made many best movie lists. And in 2007, 12 Angry Men was voted to be preserved by the film preservation as a classic movie to be preserved. So here it is. All I gotta say about this movie is it's gritty. It pulls no punches. Yeah, you got I was reading a lot of opinions there. These legal scholars, like what the hell, are saying, oh, hey, I would never, blah, blah, blah. That's easy for you to say, right? You're sitting at home there on the couch. But the one thing about this movie is, since it came out in 57, and again, we're talking, 68 years now? It's been debated. I remember seeing this movie in one of my classes at Westchester. There were the Westchester, of all Westchester University up to that. I remember seeing this class, see this movie in class. I forget what class it was, social justice or something. They played this movie. And even though I've seen it thousands of times, it's still very compelling when you watch it. In fact, now I haven't seen it for a while, but if I see it on TV or if I come across it or stream it or whatever, I will stop and watch it again, because even though you know how it ends, you practically know every line, it is still that good that you want to watch it again and again and again. So I would say, do yourself a favor. If you haven't seen 12 Angry Men, do it. Do it. Get it. Do it. And it'll change your life. Trust me. It'll change your opinion of the justice system. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to be taping a regular episode coming up shortly. We're going to talk Eagles football. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching the movie classic of the week, 12 Angry Men. Peace and love. See you soon. Bye.